Okay. In theory, this will all go well. Nothing will go wrong, and I'll know exactly what I'm doing. It'll be great!
So, they found it again, have they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are persistent, sir.
I'm getting too old for this. Who have we got lined up to deal with this problem?
Murphy, sir.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Afraid so, sir.
What about Spade or Marlowe?
Dead, sir.
Isn't there anyone else?
Sorry, sir, he's next on the list.
Well, I suppose we'll have to make do. Knowing Murphy, he's going to need help. A lot of help.
I'll check the archives and get back to you, sir.
News of the day.
I don't have sound effects in my channel.
As
Weeba.
the Second World War enters its final days, Allied forces are on the march. The troops of the Western Alliance are occupied with the dangerous duty of ferreting out the remaining pockets of Nazi resistance. The storming of Berlin has crushed the heart of German opposition and sent remnants of the Fuhrer's troops scurrying into the dark reaches of the Black Forest. The Germans have vowed to fight to the last man in their quest for world domination. But their days are numbered, with Adolf Hitler dead and the once dreaded SS disbanded. The Allies have exposed the workings of the Nazi war machine and found it festering with ancient blood cults, whose rituals and ceremonies are too astonishing and barbaric
like
to detail.
Gambit, really?
Allied forces will not rest until the last cult member has been revealed and captured.
I see a blue line and it's bothering me, but if I tap...
No pestilence has
If
ever
I
been so
tap out,
fatal
I'm
or
afraid
so
the sound will
hideous.
break, because that happened before.
Blood was
Thank
its
you for the
avatar
host,
and its
Spike.
seal, the redness and horror of blood.
What's wrong with blood? Gosh. Actually, you can do it yourself, Spike. It's a mod command. I'm afraid to tab out because the sound might break. I'm doing pretty good. Tomorrow's Thursday, so yay. That means it's almost Friday. Such a sellout. No, if he did a caster command for himself, that'd be This is so 90s. It is James Earl Jones, really? I thought it just sounded like him. Do it! Do it! Do it, Spike! Do it!
In the moonlight, New San Francisco sparkles like a chunk of cubic zirconium, an island of hollow beauty surrounded by a red sea of radiation. 5 million souls drowning in gamma rays. Some lucky people have a natural immunity to genetic mutation caused by the radiation. I'm one of them. Most of them live in the new city, but I don't. I live among the unlucky souls, the mutants and the destitute, and the wreckage of old San Francisco. My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private detective. Or at least I used to be. Since my marriage hit the rocks, I haven't done much of anything. I went out tonight for the first time in a week, but all I ended up doing was spending the last of my money on a bottle of cheap bourbon. Now it's past midnight, and I'm staring out of the window of my office on the second floor of the Ritz Hotel. Just like me, the Ritz used to be something. Now it's just another grimy building in a rundown part of town. And I'm almost out of bourbon.
No, not bourbon.
My God, Murphy, you look like hell. Really hit bottom, didn't you?
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, I usually don't look this bad. I forgot to take my Geritol this morning. So, you want a drink? I saved my first one to have with you.
No, thanks. I've been dry for 8 years now. Yeah, one morning I just looked in the mirror and decided I needed to make a few lifestyle changes. Quit smoking, quit drinking. Now I'm getting out of the business. Yep, I'm gonna move to the tropics and retire in a nice secluded island with a tribe of beautiful young women.
That sounds amazing. When can I
Getting
do
out
that?
of the business? I guess that means the end of the world must be around the corner because you are the detective. I can't imagine you doing anything else, especially not running around an island with a bunch of nubile women in a loincloth.
Oh, I can imagine it. I've been thinking about it for years now. Yeah. You know how it is. Lonely. Underappreciated. Dangerous. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in 38 years. I tell you, I'm working on a case right now, and that's going to be my last one. Oh.
He's gonna
Enough
die.
about me. How about you, Tex? How's life treating you? Bad as it looks?
Is that how people really act?
Well, it
I do
depends.
this all the time.
What day is it anyway today? Saturday? Well, Saturdays aren't too bad. It's normally Thursday by the time I get really suicidal. So what is it you wanted?
It's from
Just come by to
1994.
sprinkle a little
so
salt
no.
into the open wounds of my pathetic life?
No, Tex, you got me all wrong. Just because you turned me in and got me suspended and humiliated me in front of my peers.
You're welcome.
You sold me out. But that's all gonna pass. See, I quit hating you for that weeks ago. Like I said, I'll be leaving soon, and I didn't want to go with any loose ends dangling there to bother me in my golden years.
Hey, don't worry about me. When you tossed me out of the agency, it was the best thing that ever happened. Digging
Yeah, you
through
look like you're
dumpsters and
really
sleeping
doing
in
well.
abandoned speeders. You helped me learn a great lesson. Because no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
So what happened to you? I heard you were doing pretty well there for a while. Did a hell of a job on that Martian memorandum case. What's your problem? You one of those people who can't live with success? Huh?
Well, I can live with it. I'm just afraid of commitment. Now, you tell me something. Why wouldn't you talk to me 15 years ago?
Why
I
is
was
it
a
this one
stupid
looks-
kid back then.
This like
Could have
looks
tried
good.
to understand why I told the ethics board what I did. I mean, I understand now that I was out of line and I made a mistake, but why'd you cut me off like that?
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them. They're a precious commodity to people like me and you. Now listen, before I go, I came here with a warning. I heard your name mentioned in connection with a case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. If you don't, somebody's gonna find you floating in the bay with a hole in your head. I don't need any more strain on my conscience.
I'll be
frankly, I'm
fine.
pretty
I'll
insulted.
probably only die like
'Cause I'm a
20
pretty
million
damn
times.
good detective, and I can take care of myself, thank you.
Just remember what I said, Tex. Got no idea what kind of people we're dealing with here. Just keep out of my way. I'll send you a postcard.
I was amazing.
So last night, after 15 years, the colonel walks into my office. Made me take a good hard look
I
at
know.
myself.
Isn't the acting
Maybe I have hit
amazing?
bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work. Contrary to what the colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Oh, you passed out after that? Well, you probably needed it. Alright. I see you, blue line. Offensive blue line. I'm just gonna turn you down. This is smidge. Alright. Okay. So the controls are very odd. So there's 2 modes. There's the look mode, and then I think it's spacebar. And you like, oh god, oh frick. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. Whee! It's very odd.
The Scotch guard that Rudy's upholstering service put on my office chairs will stand up to anything. And I ought to know.
Oh god, look at that options menu. It's amazing. I don't suppose... No. Because that music is kind of... Oh, wait. Oh, I can turn the music down. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. I've had messages like that. I get it. I get it. He was spot on, though. Like, he hit the nail right on the head.
This cabinet is where my old successes go to die. Nothing here but nostalgia.
Do I need to obtain said
Well, that's
items?
not gonna work.
Look, I'm still learning the controls. Don't judge me.
My old reliable faux oak desk.
Uh-huh. Okay. God. Whee! Oh, God. So, what I have to do is I have to move... The mouse is what's controlling the... Okay, I might need to turn that down. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Where was walking speed? I'm gonna turn it to medium. Oh, you can change it in game. F10, F11, F12. Okay, cool. So basically, I'm just moving the mouse forward and backward. And it feels really weird. It feels like I'm a floating head. A little bit. Just kind of weird floaty feeling. What is this? Oh, is that a gun? Oh, we better pick that up. Eh.
My gun. I love it so much!
A man after my own heart.
The old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Murphy, you dumbass.
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days.
Obviously, since we, threw our gun out the window, can I...
Great-great-grandpa Murphy made it through the Depression by teaching cha-cha lessons to rich older women. He made thousands before the authorities found out he had no formal training.
What would... Okay, that makes sense. Can I go through here?
The closet door.
The closet? Apparently that's not the bedroom. Oh, that is the most amazing closet I've ever seen. Is it full of trench coats, really?
All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Look at these textures. Ah.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Is that what that is? Why do I have a giant piece of elbow macaroni? No need for shirts or boxers. Well, why would I need shirts or boxers, man? underclothes are unnecessary. So Murphy's just walking around in a trench coat, just naked. That sounds about right.
CrimeLink computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal files.
I think I have to use that later. What is that?
My phone would work perfectly if it hadn't been disconnected.
Murphy's a flasher.
Sylvia, my
Definitely.
ex-wife. Whenever I think things can't get any worse, I think about her and how she totally screwed up my life. She's a woman who loves a man, anytime. I'll never forget the day I came home early and caught her with the upholstery man.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, what?
I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholster and you're so big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Oh, yes. God, I've only known you for 10 minutes and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle. Oh. The way you hold me. Tex never held me like this.
This is how 90% of porn
Oh, kiss me,
starts.
Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Uh-huh.
Well, duh. Obviously. Now I know why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked. Well, I gotta admit, those chairs look pretty good.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough. But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
See, honey? I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
I'm so happy.
I married her for better or worse. Unfortunately, it never got any better.
Aw. Aw. So sad. What in the frick is that?
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Oh, God. Okay, let's never do that again. Now, how do I go through doors? Yeah. Maybe I
That's
need
the
to-
door to the street.
Can I open and go through? Okay. I was really confused.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's
Oh,
a high
yum.
radiation day. Most everyone will
on.
be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
How do I? Oh dear. All right. Yeah. Oh, those graphics. Look at that texture. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Or if that's even supposed to be there. Oh god. My eyes, they
All
burn.
hell has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give a hoot, don't pollute symbols.
Those stickers were actually helping? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I can do that with... Oh, God. Wow. Amazing. It's the Golden Gate Hotel and the Acme Warehouse. Oh yeah, it's like coming home to a horrible house. Actually, it's the mouse.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
Oh, that's the way to Coit Tower? I knew that. So I'm using my mouse, but it's really floaty. It just feels weird. So obviously I can't use my mouse to look up or down. Ah, it's Chelsea!
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me.
I feel like that's not weird.
Chelsea Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my knees to jelly. She's a mutant just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Well, hello, stranger.
Charmingly curious.
Tell me, gorgeous, has the new True Detective come in yet?
Yeah, but you gotta pay for it this time. Hey, when you finish a magazine, it is in no condition to sell.
Wrecked. Sarcastic.
You're a riot, Chelsea. You ought to be doing stand-up.
No. Look, I do enough stand-up work right here. So can I help you with something?
I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to talk to you.
Wish I could help you there, Tex. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
I don't recognize any of these names except for Rook, Chelsea, and Louie. Oh, I know who Francesca is, and I think is Sal her husband?
Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye. Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do.
Ah, I can't wait to meet them.
I love Louie, but his friendliness doesn't fool me. He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood.
Ha.
Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet.
If this is 2060 something, why is there, like, Abraham Lincoln right there? And also the New York... Oh, wait, it says New Jersey. It's like the New Yorker, but it's New Jersey. Okay, I get it.
Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face.
I feel like he would not like that. Alright. Oh my god, we have to go see Louie. I want to see how bad he looks. Is this the right? Brew and Stew. Yep, this is the right one. Alright. Oh god. Is this a door? I can't tell.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout.
Uh-huh. Can I open the doors? Thank you.
The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Laments, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe.
That's right, he was a chunky monkey.
If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
Hi, Louie! I missed you! Suds. Oh, I thought that said studs and hugs. Yeah.
Nothing for me, Louis. I just dropped by to chat.
Okay. What's on your mind?
You look great. I love it.
You don't know anyone who's in need of a highly skilled PI, do you?
Well, now that you mention it,
Louie really let himself
today?
go.
He might have a job for you. Someone broke into his shop last night.
What?
I talked to Rook before I came here. I'm not sure I'll take the case.
Whoops, I
Beggars
forgot that I
can't
didn't.
be choosers, Mike. If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. You should too.
You can tell that he has something in his mouth to make his teeth look funny, and it's making him talk weird. Alright, we'll go to Rooks then. I'm sure he'll appreciate any help I offer. He seems slower. Yep.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Yep, he's a great old man. He reminds me of someone that my dad, like, used to drag us to see, actually.
Rook Garner runs this
He was
pawn
a
shop.
cranky old
He's
bastard.
a crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
What do you want,
Murphy?
What is that? What is... First of all, what is this? I don't know what that is. Is it supposed to be a cat statue? Is it a monster dog? I don't know. Cautiously.
Is this a bad time for a visit?
That depends on whether you're here to help me or to irritate me.
Well, I kind of do both.
Well, I'd like to help you, but irritating you sounds like it'd be more fun.
I could really use your help, Murphy.
Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't usually have anything of great value, but yesterday, I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
Is that a glove? Or is that supposed to be your hand? I'm sorry, what were you talking about? I was distracted by this. Okay, and so the...
How much is a fair amount of cash?
In this case, $8,000.
This guy? Yeah, he was. I believe it was this... I believe they got the same actors as best they could. I think it's the same guy, but I'm not sure, actually.
Boy, that's a lot of clams, Rook.
Don't you think I know that?
The bracelet was pawned by a young girl named Emma Nimpton. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times the $8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
But not since it vanished. So is it a scam, then? Get the money, steal it back?
What was your impression of the girl?
She seemed real nice. I don't know what I'm going to tell her. I called her this morning, but her line is disconnected.
So do you have any leads on recovering the bracelet?
No, the police are a waste of time, and I can't afford to hire a decent PI.
No. No, I'm not offended at all. Look, not offended at all.
I guess this means you don't consider me good enough to help track down the bracelet?
I'd appreciate your help. I'm not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my crime-link computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
It is! It's not my name! Oh, this is such a scam.